Hey, what's up, everyone? What's going on? This is Jonathan Mathis. It's a great time to be alive. It's the Sports Judge. Thanks for chilling with me on this night before the Laker game gets started. I'm excited. The NBA season has returned. NBA fans have waited patiently for the season to finally come back. It's here. The Lakers are back in action tonight. They open their season against the Golden State Warriors. And I heard what Anthony Davis said. Anthony Davis said he hopes to spoil the Warriors on their ring night. This is the night that the Warriors have their ceremonies, and on this night they will accept their rings. How are all my Laker fans feeling out there? I hope you guys feel optimistic about the season. I know I sounded a little bit negative about the season because there is a lot of question marks about this Lakers team, and we really don't know how how the season is gonna unfold for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is the first game of the regular season tonight, and as the season go, we'll learn more about the Los Angeles Lakers. But I hope the Lakers have a better season. The Lakers enter this campaign with plenty of questions to answer after an up and downs preseason. Uh, that saw them win only one game out of 6 games. And I know it's only preseason, so you can't really overreact. Um, you just can't. It's too soon to overreact. And preseason, remember, those are just warm up games. Those are games to get loose, to get ready for the regular season, for when the games actually do count. Um, you know, but we all can go back to last season, and we can pass judgment based on what we saw from this Laker team last season, and it was a nightmare for the Lakers. It wasn't a great season at all for the Los Angeles Lakers. Um, it was a season that was mired in chaos. Um, there was a lot of offensive woes, uh, uh, defensive lapses. I was about to say Wilson, but Russell Westbrook not fitting in with the team, not fitting the mold of this team. And I still think he's the one player that's holding this team back, because what I've been saying is that he reminds you a lot of LeBron James. They are alike in so many ways. You know, their style of play is identical to each other. So you got two of the same players on the floor simultaneously, and that's why the trade to a lot of people, including myself, really didn't make sense. Now, I gave the trade the benefit of the doubt. I was hopeful that Russell Westbrook can be that piece to the offensive side of the ball, because we all know that he's a horrible defensive player. But he turned over the ball too many times with the Lakers last season, had too many turnovers that cost the team. Um, couldn't take care of the basketball, wasn't consistent, missed a lot of shots, missed a lot of open shots, uncontested shots, wasn't able to knock down those shots. What's up, Dustin? Lakers avoid play in but still fresh. Wait, excuse me. I'm reading that wrong. Lakers avoid play in but still finish fifth or sixth. So you think they have a chance to finish fifth or sixth this season? And there's a great possibility. There's a lot of new faces on the team. You know, um, Last year this Lakers team was embarrassed. Um, and I think this season they look to redeem themselves. They look to reverse their fortunes, and hopefully have a better season. On a positive note, you still have LeBron James. Um, yes, I know he's a step slower. He's older now, and eventually, father time's going to kick in. And LeBron can be on, you know, his final days. Like, I don't see him playing beyond the 2023 or the 2024 season. I think he's gonna decide to, take off his shoes, relax his feet, put the basketball in the rack, and just walk away from the game. But I do think his ultimate dream is to have an opportunity to ball with his son. He is waiting for his son to come into the league so he can join whatever team his son, gets drafted by. And that's where LeBron most likely will finish his career. Then you have other people that say, well, he's going to most likely stay in LA and finish out his career with the Lakers because this is where he wanted to be. It was where his family wanted to be. He made this move because of his family. Uh, this is where he wants to live in Los Angeles. He has film-making aspirations after basketball, so this is the right place to be. And I think he's gonna eventually shift his focus to, you know, the film industry and production. I think that's something that he really has his mind set on after basketball, which is what, you know, lured him to Los Angeles. That's why that's one of the reasons. I don't want to say that's completely why he decided to come to LA and join forces with the Los Angeles Lakers, but I'll say that's one of the reasons why he ended up with the Lakers. But we'll see what will happen tonight. Um, back issues. Anthony Davis, man, this guy, I can't emphasize it. I mean, this guy's always hurt. That's going to be very critical for the Lakers, his health, because he is an important part on this team. And he's an important piece to this team. And if this team wants to win the NBA championship, Anthony Davis has to be healthy. He has to show us that he can play a full season without sustaining any type of injury. I'm not sure he can do that. So back issues have held back Anthony Davis during preseason. That's a cause for concern right there. And I mean, they look very much like an unfinished product. The Lakers do. Particularly on the offensive side of the ball, they couldn't work on their chemistry, and that was a major problem for the Lakers last season, right? Chemistry issues. They had they lacked chemistry. Uh, they lacked togetherness. They didn't prioritize team play. That was obvious. We saw that plenty of nights with the Los Angeles Lakers. No one really knew their role. Everyone was playing individually, and they weren't sharing the basketball. These players didn't gel together. Um, it just didn't look like Laker basketball. So they fired the coach. They fired Frank Vogel. They hired Darvin Ham. This is his debut tonight with the Los Angeles Lakers. Hopefully it all goes well. The Lakers like Darvin Ham a lot because he's a no-nonsense coach. He's going to come in, hold these players accountable. He's going to kind of reshape the culture, help this team, with its image. And hopefully this team can play fundamental basketball and clean up the turnovers, knock down more shots, But in order to knock down shots and make shots, they're going to have to be able to uh, not only shoot consistently, but be more selective with their shots. Shot selection is huge for the Lakers. You can't just jack up a lot of shots and expect them to fall. You have to play smart basketball. And that's something that the Lakers haven't done. They have to be able to execute on both ends of the floor. We haven't seen much execution from the Los Angeles Lakers. There's a lot of things this team is going to have to do better this season if they want to make the playoffs, if they want people to take them seriously, and if they are to put fear in other teams. They're going to have to put fear into other teams. And in order to do that, they're going to have to do things more effectively, particularly on the offensive side of the ball, but defensively as well. Defense, I always go back to the old cliche. Defense wins games. So defense is going to be very important for the Los Angeles Lakers. You have Lonnie Walker now. You have Juan Anderson. You have Russell Westbrook, of course. They all struggled with minor injuries, but they're expected to be ready for tonight. You have Thomas Bryant. You have Dennis Schroeder, all dealing with thumb injuries, which required, them to undergo surgery. Uh, that will keep, I believe it's Dennis Schroeder. That would keep him out for a few weeks. So I mean, you're already missing some players to this offense. But the Lakers now will open the 2022-23 season with 7 difficult straight matchups, against tough Western Conference opponents. So we will have a lot of information on this team early on to begin the season. They'll probably be able to establish an identity coming into the season. You got the defending champs, the Golden State Warriors, and you got the Clippers 2 days later. So it won't be an easy stretch for the Los Angeles Lakers, but we will find out a lot about this team. And we will see if they can pass the test, because it won't be easy. But Davis believes that this Laker team can contend for a title. The Lakers are determined to improve on the nightmare 2021-2022 season. They're motivated. The last 2 seasons was something they did not envision. It's Lakers basketball, and this organization's standards is to compete for a championship. It's always been about that, because this Lakers team is wrapped around so much mystique. There's a rich history in LA, so there is a lot expected from you if you do put on that purple and gold jersey. I think it's motivation and hunger, hopefully, from all of these guys. Everybody needs to understand their role, what's expected of them. And hopefully this will be a better season for the Los Angeles Lakers. Keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully the Lakers will have a much better season than last season. And the hope is that this Lakers team will contend for an NBA championship. Now, I don't want to sound delusional like a lot of Laker fans, because I will tell you this. A lot of Laker, living in LA, I know this. A lot of Laker fans are so damn delusional. They believe every year is our year. They believe because they get players in free agency or acquire players in the trade, that they're going to, magically win an NBA championship. It's nice and all to have a lot of talent on the team, but if you can't win consistently, then what good is that talent? You know? So we'll see tonight. I'm going to be watching the game. It's on TNT. I also believe the game locally for us here in Los Angeles and the LA area, I believe it's also on Spectrum Sportsnet. We can also watch it there. We have the option to watch it there. I'll probably most likely watch it on TNT because I'm on the Spectrum app here in the room, so it's easy for me to get to that channel on here. It's just a few channels. It's just a few channels up from FS1 where I have it on right now because I'm watching the Phillies and the Padres game. But I'm about to flip over to that Laker game in a minute. Dustin chimed in again and said LeBron will play until 2025. He will then pursue ownership. Yes, he has a lot of things in mind after basketball, and I mean he has accomplished so much while playing basketball. He owns stake in a baseball team and a soccer team. He has partnered with Liverpool and the Boston Red Sox. You know, he's he's a billionaire now. Uh, he knows how to invest his dollars. Um, he's doing well for himself, and he has that business mind. And he has a vision after basketball. So I expect him to do a lot. I do see him someday becoming a team owner. His wish is to own an NBA team in Las Vegas. And if there's one person that can do it, it's LeBron James. But guys, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Um, I'll be back in another video sometime soon. I don't want to say tonight. Maybe you guys will see my face again tonight. I don't know. I don't have that answer for you guys right now. It depends on what mood I'm in. It depends on how I'm feeling, and it depends on how you know important the story is. If it's a big story and it's something worth talking about, then you might see me again tonight. If not, you most likely will see me sometime tomorrow. Maybe in the morning I'll do a video. Maybe I'll recap the Laker game uh, tonight or tomorrow morning. Probably tomorrow morning. Most likely tomorrow morning. I got a busy schedule tomorrow, but I'll be around to chat sports with you guys. And you guys can check me out here. Before I go, please hit the subscribe button. I hope you guys do hit the subscribe button. I really would like you guys to come around more often and see how I'm doing. Check on me, holler at me, talk sports with me, be my sports buddy. We could talk a lot about sports. I would love to have a great conversation with you guys. And in order to do that, you guys should subscribe to the channel so you guys can keep in touch with me. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button, like the channel, like the videos, share the content. I'm always pushing out new content as much as I can. But till next time, I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Have a wonderful night. And go Lakers. Enjoy the Laker game, everyone. And enjoy the Padres and Phillies as well. See ya.